All right. Hello, hello, hello. We are back, baby. We are back. Damn. I feel like I done missed y'all because I don't see y'all sometimes till we would get on here and act a fool. So what's good? I miss y'all a whole bunch. Period. Okay. So, I was out there in the streets a little bit. Y'all know I don't go nowhere. Okay, I'm gonna be real. Y'all know I don't go anywhere. So I was out in a little bit in the streets. I did post a little bit about it. Over the weekend, I finally got to see who I found out everybody really was short. My people. Look, I was out there in the street with the Ready to Love crew. I got to see really B. I was like, she's so short to me. But anyway, I will get into that. Because people thought I was taller than I was. It was a mess. But we had a good time. You see who's out there acting crazy. So it was good times. I ain't gonna lie. I really enjoyed myself. I was out, I wasn't thought and everything, but mingling with the crew. But I'm happy that you guys come through. We're gonna talk about the new season. Hey, Kimberly, Chris, great people coming through for the chat. Of course, make sure you guys follow. Yeah, we was outside, baby. We was outside. Make sure you guys follow everybody up here. I may have a few surprises. We'll go to the north, but it is new. Last year for people new, I said new Ready to Love cast members who may have heard a little bit about myself, and of course, can you hear me? Hold on now. I might need to put my headphones on. I'm not at home, so I'm not on my computer in my studio. So can y'all hear me? Let me try the headphones. Okay, let me know. Can you hear me? In the chat, 24 in the chat. I have my headphones in. Can you hear me now? Does it sound better, clear? Let me know, please. Please. Okay, perfect. All right. Anyway, we got a new crew to dissect, and I'm being funny, but don't trip. I'm giving disclaimer now because this is the very first episode of the crew, the reviews, whatever, and we are many different. We crazy. I'm just gonna say that a little bit too. So if you're new coming through, please don't be in your feeling. We've gone through this over and over and over. We have not changed. We talk about what we talk about the show. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Okay. You're not gonna like everything that we say, but again, it is what it is. That's all I gotta say about that. Anyway, without further ado, we're gonna bring up the queens. And also too, last year was a lot of wig snatching conversation, foundation snatching. So I don't know what's gonna happen this season. I'm just gonna put it out there now. First, I'm gonna bring on stage. Speaking of wig snatching, Queen of the Petty Mag is in the building. Can y'all see her?
All we see is, I was about to say, all we see is.
Okay, there we go. My bad. Welcome to the panel. We got Quick Kiss My Cheeks is added to the panel today. And we got Dina, aka the Receipt Queen, is in the building, my Afro Mama. And of course, I may have some other people coming through. This is the OG. I would also say that my girl, Really B, will come through if not and then, but she won't be up here acting foolish with us every week like we do every week. So shout out to my girl, Really B TV. Hey, Miss Bay Thing, what's going on? You said looks that will be the same foolery. You know what? I ain't got time. I want to start with Evie and Dina. How were the wigs the first episode? I want to just get that out the way. How was the wigs? How was the makeup? What did we think about the looks?
Oh, I ain't even paying no. Okay, so
Oh no.
You can tell. Okay, so I'm only going to say this. You could tell from the girls with natural hair at the start of the episode and at the end of the episode. Because when they eliminated the women, both their hair was friend.
That humidity ate them up.
Listen, poor Natasha had to slick hers into a ponytail, and that ponytail was going crazy back there. I said, "Oh, that's her real hair."
I almost thought it was two different people. I was like, "Nah, wait a minute, that's the one." Oh, okay.
Not two different people.
Man, no, because her hair was kind of, like flowing out, and then by the end of the night she had it slicked back. So I was like, did I miss somebody? But let me tell y'all something about Miami humidity. Like, you will have your hair slicked down looking like Aaliyah and walk out the club looking like Macy Gray. I'm trying to told you.
Oh,
it's
no.
bad.
Oh, no. Are we starting already? Are we already?
No, I'm just saying I'm sharing her pain. I'm sharing her pain because I have natural hair and I be, going and getting it flat iron. But like, I try to stay away from tropical locations with natural hair. I'll go give me some braids.
I'm bald headed. I ain't got to worry about
on a wig, whatever is necessary. I didn't see too many. I was gonna bring up the natural hair thing, but I didn't see too many bad wigs, although I was rushing watching the episode. However, I will say in the previews for what is to come, I'm gonna talk about some folks and their edges and their baby hair. Oh yes, I'm gonna come through with that. Y'all know who you are in advance. I'ma still love y'all and feel free to check me like others have done last night in public when you see me. But I'm only gonna report on
Abby in public. So we want to go ahead and say this real quick. So we found out when we met Cass in public, they will check us in public, as Zena has stated.
Yes.
I would love that.
I was checked.
Oh my God.
I was checked and choked.
Not and choked. Oh.
Yep.
She's not lying. But okay. So Kiss My Cheese, this is the foolery that happens over here, baby. This is what happens. But because Kiss My Cheese shade, Abby, she's a junior. The shade's right there. Okay. So sometimes I'll be like, who is that? So Kiss My Cheese, what did you think about the hair, the looks? What did you think?
It was a couple of outfits that were questionable. I didn't think they pulled the best out of their closet. I understand the wigs now after I saw the natural hair poof, and I wear my hair natural sometimes too, and so I understand. But the worst hairdo was old boy with the tight purple jacket and his curl right in the center of his forehead. That was the worst. He would have been a no, sir.
I just wanted him to reach out to his tailor and just get an inch more on that inseam in the shoulders, just for the jacket to lay right. That's all. That's all I wanted.
2 sizes too small, about 3 sizes too short. It looked like a crop jacket. But I'm telling you, that little curl, somebody on Twitter said it was a Tyler Perry microphone, and I fell out.
I can't.
This is why I don't be watching stuff on the. This is why I don't do that. That's right there. That's why I don't do that.
That right there, guys, is the Petty Mic. If you are new to the channel, we literally gave the mic a name. The mama is Petty Queen, and that is the Petty Mic. Introduce yourself. Yes. Mod, are you together, baby? Are you together? Go ahead, say something. But I don't hear nothing, baby. I hear nothing. I can't hear you, Ma.
You on mute, Ma.
You mute yourself, baby. You mute yourself. Unmute yourself. Just don't. Okay, go ahead. Ma.
Am I too loud? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but you are a bit loud. Just a little bit. And turn whatever playing in the background, baby. Okay? Okay. I also have a special guest. Mom, mute yourself, baby, because you know the boys are getting loud. Mute yourself, baby. Mom, mute yourself. Mom, mute yourself. We also got a special guest in the building. We got Katie in here.
I said mute yourself, and you just refuse to do that, Ma. I love you, but Mama, when the baby,
She still did.
I did it. I did because I can hear the boys.
And now she unmuted herself. Mute her again. Jesus.
My okay, Katie. Welcome to the shenanigans. How you doing, Mama? Can you hear us? Katie, can you hear us? Can you hear us, Mama? Oh no, what happened?
Oh, I'm not the only one with mic problems. Thank Jesus.
Why is the devil always trying to do this on my? This literally is becoming like a known thing. I like that Bob though. It's cute. Can she hear me? Can you hear me? I don't know.
I don't know.
She said I'm supposed to be able to hear. She's back there. She need to come back. All right, Ma. What do you got to say about the wigs and the looks, baby? Go ahead.
I like them. I like all of them, actually.
Ma, take the mic out and just use the laptop, baby.
I don't have any mic. I'm using my computer thing. Can you hear me?
You can still turn your volume down on your mic.
It's down.
It's not.
It's
down. Go a little
19.
bit. It's go a little bit lower because it's just a little bit lower. Why, Jesus?
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you fine.
Is that better? Am I still loud?
It's a little bit
I will
better.
leave. I will leave and then come back.
No, it's not. It's not that, Mod. It's not that. All righty then.
No, but I don't know why her mic is like that. It's like she's the front singer and we're the background dancers.
Not the background dancers, the girls.
No, not
okay.
we, the coo-doop in the back. Boy.
And they got my mic cut off because I can't sing.
I'm
I'm
so
just
glad
out there
said,
lip syncing.
I'm the angry backup singer that just I need my shot before I go on stage. You know.
Look, I'm just happy to be out there. I'm just happy to be out there.
Oh Jesus! Anyway, let's get to the new kids on the block. Okay, now I have to admit, I'm gonna post this. Well, hold on, I'm sorry, wrong one. I wanted to just post a picture of them real fast, and we all have seen them, and I know because people have a lot to say about last season. I love the pink and the fuchsia. They were talking about Lil Mama because the fact that that's not Natasha. Not Natasha. They all had on pink, but the one with her thigh was out. I liked her dress. I'm not sure what everyone else thought about it, but I was seeing it online. They was talking about she was showing too much. I thought she looked
I
pretty.
thought I liked it. It's got add a little boho, what they call boho chic to it because it was sexy, but it was loose fitting. It wasn't tight, but nothing was popping out. Nothing was, you know what I'm saying? We've seen worse.
Yeah, but I think they judge the girl. They judge the children when they come on here. It is what it is. What it is. I mean, what you think about the outfits? Was it too much? Was it look compared to y'all dragged the last season?
We're talking about which outfit are we?
The pink. That all the girls had on pink for one. They all had on pink. But
no, that one girl had on orange and one girl had on black. So the girl that's right next to Tommy with the long dress with her leg kicked to the side, they talked about her dress. The girl behind Tommy, she went home. And the other two girls looked like they got on the same a bridesmaid's dress. They just tied it differently.
Oh my, not a bridesmaid's dress. Jesus. The one on
the universal bridesmaid.
The one with the bow. They talk about the one with the bow. Is that, I don't know. That's not the way they're saying. That was Natasha, but the one with the bow.
Natasha's behind Tommy.
I think that's Mercedes.
We don't know nothing.
No, Mercedes is the one in the black dress or the orange dress.
No, I thought Mercedes.
Okay, so
Mercedes.
Baby girl with the hair and the bow in the front with the pink ruff with the big ruffled collar.
Yes,
that's whose dress they talking about.
Yes, and that's Mercedes. Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you was talking about the girl standing next to her with the boho chic outfit.
No.
Okay,
because she was a little bit thicker than the other girl. What'd you say?
It's gonna take us a minute.
Marcia, I got all the pictures and the names. So
okay, yeah, because it take us a minute with all these.
I'm letting somebody know because they name gonna be baby girl until I get it right.
It takes everybody knows it takes about 2 or 3 episodes before we get the names of the faces.
Yeah, we were saying that on the car ride, like
every season the same thing. Yeah, it's not a brand new thing. We just have to get together.
Unless you a standout. On the first,
there absolutely were no standouts. Nobody's
all right.
Nobody
Can you hear us now, baby?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
All right, Kay,
Welcome.
Yes,
Welcome.
yes, ma'am.
Real.
We are lit and crazy as always. We got started. We into the clothes and the dresses and how they looked, and
To
we
be
are.
fair, they asked you. I don't know with their season, but like with our season, and it's because it was Miami, they were so like bright colors and tropical and floral, and you can't have shirts with logos and things like that. To be fair,
Mm.
Oh
Well,
we didn't
I like
have
the
an
dress.
issue. I didn't have an issue with the way anybody was dressed.
I didn't either.
People had issue with Mercedes dress. It really wasn't a lot. It was about Mercedes dress because I felt it because she was thicker. I loved her outfit. I loved her body, but there was some stuff online saying that her dress was showing too much. That's one of the bow
which
in
one
the
is
front.
Mercedes? The one with
Marcia.
Are you talking about Marcia?
I actually
Am I
like
saying her name wrong?
one of the best dresses, her and the girl in the orange.
Oh,
I
Marcia.
like
I'm sorry. Maybe that is
Yeah.
Marcia.
I
Yeah.
like both the dresses.
Well, the
Mhm.
pink dress, to be fair, I like it too. It's actually a romper because I wore that in one of the lounges.
Oh, okay. I thought it was very cute myself. I didn't have an issue with it, but online, I felt
I
it
would
because she said
just
she had a
like
little
to
more
say,
body.
shout out to them for putting Dre on that step so he doesn't look as short as all the others.
Oh my God.
Well, and
No.
his time there was short lived, so I don't even know why
That
we
baby,
discussing
he
him.
was fighting for his life. Oh, that poor
All
boy.
my
What?
life, I had to fight.
Oh my God. I felt so bad for Dre.
Mhm.
I
I
did.
did.
You know.
Yeah, me too.
That is
I
15
really,
seconds to drop a couple of bars. So
Girl, he ain't dropped not one bar. Not even
and
a
I'm
half
sure
bar.
that's what he wanted, an opportunity to let people know he rapped. He got it.
But what's his music? We didn't know about the music part. I mean, I guess I get trying. I don't know. I'm not gonna try to say he just got there, but
Did you
I
see
did
the
feel
men's
bad for him.
faces though when he was rapping? What's the little a Blue, I think is his name. He was standing there looking real confused, and then he wanted to leave, but he didn't know which way to leave, so he just walked in between them. I was on the floor.
Mm-mm.
I would have
I feel
politely
like they
put up the
give
church
zero.
finger and walked away. Jesus. I talked to the Lord. He don't want me to witness. I
I
gotta
don't
go.
think they care.
I gotta go.
Oh,
gotta
Andre's the one with the Jerry curl, right? Andre's the one with the Jerry curl. The curl in the front. Is that Andre?
No,
Yes, his name is Andre.
no, there's another one.
No, he had a
There's
natural
more
curl
than
that was
one dude
perfect.
named Andre. And so Andre in the
Oh, Lord.
lavender with the Tyler Perry mic, and then it was short Dre.
Yeah,
And I want to say there's a third dude named Dre, but I can't. I don't know. They all random. None of them are memorable or particularly attractive.
there
so
is
I don't
nothing
know
there
what
that
we're
I
doing
would
here.
jump through the
Do they
screen
have
and be
some
like,
more
"Oh,
men
I'm
in the
gonna
back
watch every
on the
week to
shelf?
see him." No,
Can we
I
see
like-
Tom
They
to
have
the back
someone-
in the
Yeah, 'cause
back
I think the
pantry?
purple shirt is nice looking.
He gives me
No way.
I'm gonna beat you up if you don't do what I tell you.
Oh my
That's what
God.
he gives me.
Oh, not choke
That's
you.
what- he don't
Not
throw
we
right
have
in my
woke
face.
up
I'm
chose
sorry.
violence today.
He gives me very he don't like my discernment kick up with certain things, and certain people don't sizzle right. He don't sizzle right in my spirit. He don't.
We doing
About
violence
how
early.
and then seeing at the end when it was like this season on, and then some of the things that he said has.
Petty. It's
But they
petty.
was
It's
they
like-
was getting hot and heavy on that preview. The preview was more exciting than the whole episode because there was a whole lot of booty rubbing, touching, and kissing going on.
Wait a minute. I must have missed that
Listen,
part.
the best part of this episode was when
juicy.
Rashid got down on one knee and asked that girl to marry him. That's the best part of the whole damn episode. Y'all could have kept the rest of this crap. Y'all could have just
Right.
showed me the engagement, and that would have been good for me. Listen,
They coulda
did
did
feel
I
like
think
they
all
was
of the
grounded, but
women-
still doesn't.
Unfortunately,
Huh?
this season, all of the women are absolutely gorgeous. They look like they're all bosses and they got their own shit going on. And these men all look like also rans. Like what? They ain't got no high tier men in the back on the shelf.
And what about the dude
That
that,
was the
that
inventory.
still got a roommate? Like
It's
he's not
bad.
even out
Listen,
holding
it's
his own.
bad enough that there is no prize at the end of this bullshit.
Oh my!
I'm
She
starting
says this
early.
every season. Everyone.
I'm starting early.
Everybody.
The
This
fact
is
that they
every
don't get
season.
a trip to Turks and Caicos or the Maldives, or the fact that they don't get nothing but this raggedy nigga at the end of this is really upsetting to me and my homegirls.
Well, you
'Cause
do get paid.
Not enough.
Wait a minute.
I'm just saying, I don't think the caliber.
Maybe not nearly enough. Not the way.
Wait,
not
wait.
the way.
I don't think the caliber of men match the caliber of women.
Absolutely not. Absolutely
Well,
not.
that's what I said last season.
Well, you wouldn't be wrong then either.
Well, preach again, sister. Preach
Abby.
again.
Yeah.
I'm not.
But then again, it's
Listen,
like with the
they
show,
don't got
with the
one
show like this, it's like
teddy
what
bear
type
with a beard on
Hold on.
here. I'm upset. And then that one boy who almost fit the bill, what's his name in this orange shirt, Demetrius, one of his eyes was looking off in a different direction. I can't. It's too much.
Oh my
I cannot. I
God.
can't and I won't. Now, I'm half in and half out. I'm not sure how I feel about Blake because while I'm in the No More Kids Club, because when I mean no more damn kids, that's exactly.
Oh, I'm with Blake. I'm
That
sorry
part.
with that one.
No more kids. Also, I feel like he got some unrealistic expectations of people.
What-
Like I feel like he's coming in with like something about
He coming in hot. I mean, they called
What do
him
you mean? What- wait.
condescending. They said he
Hold on,
was an
wait.
asshole.
Wait, hold on, Dina. So I'm saying, so what do you mean? So if a person has a certain standard or a high or whatever, how is it unrealistic? I'm seriously asking.
No. I'm saying that it came off like he's like a He-Man woman hater. That's what that's the vibe it kind of gave. Like he's low-key like a red pill. Like he's
It came off the
like he be listening to the Passport Bros on his off time. That's what it feels like.
Not the Passport
I
Bros.
just think someone like him who don't want kids need to date a woman who don't want kids.
Exactly.
Or it was the one girl who said she have 3 kids. I don't know if she's interested in having more, but someone like that. But unfortunately, a lot of the women that are cast are younger and want kids.
Right.
So he was just being but I appreciate him being very candid and upfront about not wanting kids because I am the same way.
And stick to your gun.
I had him so he was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna put a baby in you." That sounds like a threat. That's not sexy.
Right.
Don't tell me that. That sounds like you trying to do harm to me. No.
And I
I've
agree.
been tied for 20 years, beloved. I'm not. Would you? No.
Well,
guns
I'm
because
somebody's grandma. What you mean?
Right. Ain't nobody
No.
trying to have. Once you become a grandma, I ain't trying to have no babies and be competing with my kids because now I'm trying to spoil grandbabies and my own kids. That's just too much money out of the Take Care of Dina fund. So just
listen.
Right now, my kids in college. I got to worry about that. Right now.
Listen, the only babies I want is the ones that come from my children that I can kiss on, love on, spoil, and then
send back
and send them back to their parents' house.
Let the church
But
say
let me hold on. Let me ask you ladies a question. So with the fact that majority of the episode, and I will say this, was surrounded by the engagement.
Yeah.
The engagement doesn't set a difference. Well, I'm saying the big part of it was when he asked her all that in front of everybody, and then they had the elimination. Is it like this is the standard? Is that fair?
Not the standard, but maybe
That should
setting
be
a
like
tone.
if you are coming on, first of all, you're supposed to be dating with intention. And what is your intent? What if this is not the end goal? Why are you even if you're not looking for that? Why are you on TV talk about you want to love somebody? I don't understand. Like it should be the end goal for you looking that you've exhausted all of your options and now you're here ready to love, ready to find your forever, ready to find your mate, your one, your person, your whatever. And if you're not coming here to date with intention, where that being your end goal is to be in relation with someone, however that looks, whether it's you getting down on one knee or an engagement, or you getting down on one knee and say, will you be my old lady, and handing somebody a house key. There has to be some type of intention and end goal. And if that's not your end goal, then what the hell is you doing here?
Facts.
So does everyone feel that way? Katie, I because you was a part of the show. So the fact that you have Simone, this big engagement, obviously she didn't know about it in front of everyone. Um, wouldn't that affect something as far as you guys on your date? Is that a lot of pressure? What do you think, in your opinion?
No, because I think the show is made of a couple different people. You have people that really are looking for love. Then you have people who are not even looking for it. I mean, like at all. Like they are not even in a situation. They're not even healed properly. And then you have people that are just there for opportunity. That's just so I think that most of the women, that's what we already desire. So seeing it happen before our eyes is just giving us a little bit more hope. It's not necessarily like, oh my God, this needs to happen for me. It's just like, this is already what we desire.
Listen, all I know is my God is not a respecter of person. So if he can do it for them, he can do it for me. And that's just confirmation that I'm walking in the walk that I'm supposed to be walking in. So
Period.
I mean,
Period.
and of course, not the hand clap. Mighty God on today.
Let's go.
Because I stay telling people I walk in the spirit of wife. So whenever a man finds me, he finds a wife in a good thing. Now, whether or not I'm his wife, that is the question. Right. So it depends on what you got going on, whether or not that thing is going to affect you in any way. Because there are people who are so detached, they can be like, oh, that's so nice, and then move on. Like I'm trying to get in your panties. That's my whole goal for being here. So it just depends on that person. Some people it's going to affect, some people it's not, because they won't never hear for that to begin with. Some people may have been on the fence that, I might find my forever, I might not, I'm not sure, I don't know. But that may be the catalyst to be like, okay, it is possible for me to find my forever in one of these people here.
Right.
So,
I think like from my personal experience, even from my personal experience going on the show, I didn't go on the show looking for love, but obviously that's still what I wanted. And I was 100% open, and I had every opportunity, every avenue if it came my way. You know what I mean? But it wasn't like I was like, oh my God, I'm going to go. And if I don't go and find it, I'm going to be heartbroken, because it's not ready to love one specific person where these people are picked for so many different people. It's just not, the odds are very slim.
And that's what I was thinking. Like, it seemed like it was more for the concept of the show. Like, look, 2 people from this show did get engaged and are planning on getting married. So the show could work if you meet someone, because for the longest, it was like, these people ain't even staying together no time. So, but I take the show for what it is, a reality show. I always root for people to find love. But for the most part, I tune in to be entertained, because I always feel like 50% just looking to get their Instagram accounts up. And some people really are there to find love. So,
well, and the crazy, excuse me, the crazy thing about that is that even if you don't find love, maybe you find a different avenue to date with intention. Right. So if what you were doing before wasn't working, if your person is not on the show, or you get eliminated early, or your person or who you thought had a strong connection or whatever, then you can take some of the skills that you learned to the outside world and date with purpose and intention, and know how to ask the right questions and know how to proceed forward and do the total opposite of what you were doing before that didn't work.
I wanted to say something real quick to Maurice Lawrence about the engagement scene. Yes, when I speak about this, I was actually there and been following them when they was in the back of the truck, and I actually made a video saying they're gonna get married one day, which was years ago. So yeah, it was made before, but I was just speaking about it, saying us being there, or because Katie was there at her place, there before, seeing that in this type of environment for dating show would have added pressure, change the narrative, whatever. And I was just asking the question. So that being said, some people did speak on it as far as I guess some women on the show, ooh, I want that, and nothing's wrong with that. I understand what Eddie's saying as well, but I just wanted to ask about it. Would that be an added pressure? But now I want to ask ladies about red flags. Did we see red flags in the beginning with women and men? Because people always say we take only the men with that. So I'm asking the women and men.
A plethora. A plethora of red flags.
Everyone's red flags are different, but I saw a lot of red flags for myself.
Yeah,
And like what?
Linden, beloved,
Mhm.
Yes.
Linden, my love, sugar plum, honey bunches of oats, beloved niggas. Sir, the fact that that woman set a boundary and a standard about what she is willing to accept or not, it just, I felt like he was real salty about the fact that he did not meet the requirement because she said, no, beloved, I need somebody to match what I bring to the table. And if I am paying, have my own space that I live in by myself, that I pay all the bills for in this space, I need you to be able to match that.
Mhm.
And he was like, well, you're not going to like me because I got a roommate. Okay, well.
Okay, well,
Yeah, he was definitely
Okay,
being
well, it
this
came off real. I don't have to take this. I'm going home. That's what it came real.
No, not Ross. Not.
And I can't remember the guy. What's the girl's name? Curvea. I can't.
I
I
don't know
can't.
nobody's name.
But the guy that was talking bad about her because she
Thank
had
you.
her boundaries set and her goals and her expectations set as well. Like, why are you mad at somebody when they set expectations? Is it because you can't meet them, or you don't want to put the effort into?
Because he can't manipulate her into accepting less than what she has stated that she will accept. Because in the normal dating world, you can put out your representative and manipulate somebody into. So by the time they figure out who you really are and what you really got going on, they in hook, line, and sinker. Now they all in love with you and your stinky draws. So they just got to accept all of the crap that come with you.
And dirty stuff.
But here, people are very intentional and are setting their boundaries and their standards up front and asking the appropriate questions up front. So you can't manipulate her over 2 lemon drops at the bar. You can't do that. You got.
I love that. I think you need to be aggressive. Tell what it is. I love it. Me.
I like it too. I was just
you have control of your situation. I mean, you can have control of your situation. I don't even hate on it. I did feel like
men love asking us, "Ooh, what do you bring to the table?" And then when we tell you what we bring to the table, the place settings, the chairs, the table mats, all of the decorations, and the food. And what do you bring to the table?
And the gravy.
And they don't have nothing, but they sorry ass handed marriage that we didn't even ask for. No, sir.
Look,
you can't sit at my table.
I told the man, he said, what you bring to the table? I said, build me a table and find out.
The thing of it is, we're the one building the table, putting it together, and getting the equipment and writing it and signing the invoice. But what I'm saying is, women,
when we take something, we multiply it.
But what I'm saying is, we as women, we doing that. It's really not. It's almost like, bro, what you gonna bring? Like, we doing everything. We've been doing everything. Y'all said, go get a job. We got a job. We got a job, and we own the job. What's next? I don't know. I talked about this weekend by dating and all that stuff. I think I'm too old for it. I just can't do it. I'm doing everything. What you here for? I have kids and they grown. I don't need another one. I can't. So that's probably why I'm not dating. So
most of the men like the flight attendant because they wanted her frequent flyer miles, and it was
right. And when I say they was looking at them spousal benefits, like I can fly free.
I can't.
So I was just laughing.
What do you bring to the table, sir? Besides a baby mama with a bad attitude and
bills,
please,
and bills.
Listen, sir.
And you got babies, diapers and shit.
Listen,
child support. You can't even get a passport and travel with me nowhere.
The baby mama not calling the girlfriend. Look, the baby mamas are calling the girlfriend. He need to give some child support over here. Now, it's getting like that. They calling the girls with the money. I can't.
When my man said, I need somebody to be a mama to my children. Oh,
Wait, but the girl said the same thing that I can't. She's real pretty, and she's talked about her
She got
kids.
3 sons, I think. And
Yes, and she said the same thing that she needed to find somebody because they haven't had a good male role model or whatnot. But I mean, if that's what you're looking for, I'm not down in that. I'm just saying when you said the man said he was looking for a stepmama, if you are open and honest with your requirements and your requests, what you need, then I don't think it's any type of trickery. But you know, they say that people do the opposite. But for me, I think most people are stating their intentions early or what they want or their requirements a lot earlier.
listen, if you have
You
children,
can't get
that
mad
are
if you
still
say
in
what
your
he is.
home,
I mean, what he is or what it's about.
if you have children that are still in your home and you are dating, then they should be them and the person that whoever you are looking to date, deciding to date, they have to be able to love your children like their own. Because I have personally been in that situation where the stepchild situation wasn't the greatest. We cool now. But I'm saying when I was 15, 16, knockdown dragouts, like physical altercations with a grown ass 6'4" man, and I wore that ass out then. And then I wrapped his car around a tree. So you have to be very, very careful. Which is why there wasn't much dating for me until my children, after me and my husband split up, after my children were grown. I dedicated everything to them. And then once they were grown now, it's time for mama to have a life too.
Right.
Because y'all grown. One is married and 2 are engaged. So y'all have y'all lives. Y'all provided me with some grandchildren. Now I'm trying to find your grandchildren a grandpappy.
Well, which
and
one?
we gonna come and visit as we travel around the world. And that's what I would like. But for those who are looking for love and looking for someone to come into their lives, and you have children, be very careful. Your children should be your number one priority, and you should be very careful of who you are being intentional with and how they interact with your children.
And do a background check. And if you don't know how to do one, call me.
Listen, or call me. My mama worked for CPS for 20 some odd years. Oh, we know how to get a background. We know what to look for.
I had 3 kids. I missed that.
What's baby? I don't remember. In the
black
with the
Jeffrey girl.
bun.
Jeffrey, yeah, that's her name, Jeffrey.
I like her. Jeffrey has
Okay,
kids too. So does baby girl in the black with the black dress with the bun, I think she has kids too.
The flight attendant.
No, not the flight attendant. It's somebody else. I don't know. They all mix and mingle at this point. Don't nobody have a. It's not.
Nobody has stood out enough just quite yet.
Not yet. No offense, Katie. It takes us a couple of episodes.
It takes us a couple of episodes to get it
before
right.
we get it. Really do. I mean, usually I put names up there.
It's 16 people to remember what they had on and what they said to somebody else in this in the 15 other people. So it takes a minute.
I'm old. I get up and walk.
I keep calling that girl. I keep calling that girl Conveyor. Conveyor Bell. I know that's not her name, but I keep on calling her Conveyor, and I know it's not her name. I got to get that together.
You didn't change her name so many times. I almost called her Cavassier.
So
I know that's
not her name. Cavassier. Don't do that.
I almost did. I had to. I had to catch myself.
Oh no. Of course. I don't know.
Friend.
We gotta find her nickname.
I said Conveyor Belt because I was trying to get the name, but I was like, Lord, I hate to become my name wrong, so that's why I'm not trying to mess her name. But
okay, so Cadian, out of the men's that have been presented, is there any man on this particular season that you would consider going on a date with? Because my answer is no. So I need somebody whose answer is not going to be no.
Well, honestly, in all fairness, I watched.
Well, how you know? You don't know. Well, hold on.
I watched a lot of clips. I haven't watched the entire episode last night.
You ain't.
So if I'm speaking just on
Maybe.
look wise,
I'm so done with Edward.
probably like 2 of them look wise, without going too much into, like how they are. Like the guy Blake would be a no for me. I want kids. The bartender, probably a no for me. Blue and Swayze are friends, so that's definitely a no. So yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Okay. Mhm.
The sort of guy, I'm sorry.
I like Blake. Ooh. Who?
Of
Which
course.
one?
The old one with the dimples and the gray in his hair.
Who is that one?
Blake is the 3
Blake
kids.
is the one that doesn't want kids.
I like
Blake has gray hair and
Oh,
dimples,
he's
and he's the
either.
one that was very specific. Has the 3 sons that are 22, 14,
Yeah, I
and
like
9.
him. I like him actually.
I don't want
No.
any more kids. He'd be good.
He needs to change
Okay.
his haircut. His haircut is stuck. It looks given very much Mr. Clean or something. I don't know.
No. He knows
Let me
what
tell you something. As long as he knew how to clean and get it done, I don't care. And I ain't. I'm just saying, as long as he knew how to get it done, I wouldn't care about no hair top his head. I ain't working with that. But anyway, I think he's fine to me. I don't like his
And
hair.
Blake got 3 baby mamas. He don't got one issue.
I'm old. I don't give a
Yeah,
damn about no baby mama.
baby
My kids grown. My kids are grown. Ain't no baby.
I mean, if your kids is grown, I'm talking about like over 20 something and out the house. I don't care how many baby mamas you got, because at that
What
point
she
in
got to do
time,
with me?
y'all should be
Nothing.
co-parenting. And unless there is a wedding or something that comes up, y'all don't have to put y'all's money together no more. So for me, it's like once they get to a certain age, now when they little, like I wouldn't date a man now that has a child under like 8. It used to be 5, but now I'm gonna say 8. So I wouldn't date a man that has a child under 8 years old.
Hold
I'm
on, hold on, mama. Welcome Alicia and my Afro mama. Alicia, girl, I've been watching the episode first because watching it, trying to watch it at the premiere, and it was hard watching there as well. So what did you watch last night? Alicia, you hear me?
You breaking up a lot.
You breaking up a little bit.
First of all, bring them back the echo up night. Oh my god, hold on.
Try it again.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Betty.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the question was.
It's still kind of fuzzy, but Alicia, she was asking what your thoughts was on the episode last night, since you just came in, but her thing is going in and out.
I'm gonna have more to say next week.
You came all the way on here today to say I'm gonna have more to say next week.
Yeah.
Where's my belt?
Cause I'm trying to get a feel. Y'all know how I am when it comes down to this show. So I'm trying to get a feel of everybody. Now, the pickings are a little bit better than last season.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
No,
that's
it's
a lot more than easy on the eyes that I pay attention to versus what we had seen last season. I know there ain't no more in the back.
I agree. I
know
agree
no
with
more
you.
in the back, but I'm like, all right, I'm okay with looking at this. Looking at some of these people. Yeah. Well, did you and Ma switch microphones?
Oh my God. Jeez. Lee, I miss you so much. I have missed you so much, and this is what you're gonna give me? Come on, Lee.
Oh my God.
You can do better than that.
Hold on, can y'all hear me first of all? Before I go off on leave. Can y'all hear me?
Wait, can everybody hear me though?
Yes,
We can hear you and Kamisha. Kamisha, every other word sounds like you're talking underwater.
Okay. Lee, will you come and say that, Lee? Lee, ma'am. Hello. Don't mute the phone now.
I don't know what's going on with your microphone, but we can't hear you.
With the picture.
She's saying that you have my mic now.
I felt it.
Yeah, it's your mic is still trash compared to mine. It's okay. I'm not at home. I'm not in my studio. I'm like, don't do me. So we're
The shenanigans of the season have started already here and on TV. But I'm here for all of it.
All I know is I'm waiting.
I like.
Go ahead, man.
Okay, I like Blake. The Blake is an old dude, right? The 40. It's
Yes,
not
I
even
love-
old because 40 is
Blake.
not old.
You better say it again.
40 is not old. The man knows what he wants. I have no problem with him. I like him very much. I'll be rooting for him. Okay. Now he's eliminated because I was scared. Okay. Now the short dude, I don't know how I didn't know that he was that short until he was eliminated. And I saw his back. And I was like, oh, jeez. He's really short. So he's not in the wrong place at the wrong time, But he's nice. He reminded me of KD, the guy who came back. And then he got Ambry or whatever her name is, and now she's pregnant, but not pregnant with, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Man.
I rest my
pregnant.
case. But what I'm gonna say is this season, the women look better, the men look better. I like it so far. I don't like the dude with the blue shirt or the purple shirt. He's coming across very petty. He's not the most good-looking man in Miami. I don't know why he's feeling very good, and he's gonna call up, tell me how many times you've kissed a girl. Bullshit. He's an adult. He's mature enough. He should not be saying those things. Just because you've kissed a girl, that's not an award. Okay?
Wait,
are you gonna get money because you kissed a girl? Sit down somewhere.
But
the storm is here. Body's here. The storm is here. My bad.
Hit fast forward. I don't recall any of that.
She's talking about the previews, but that's what I was saying. We don't know the context of it.
Oh, the preview. See, I missed the preview. So in this preview, is that what you're talking about, Maya?
Yeah, I was talking the preview about the guy with the purple. He's already getting to my nerves. I don't like him.
I can't remember his name. I done called him Troy, Tony.
But he's a man.
I don't know. Something belongs with some T.
But he's in his 40s, and the 40s, he's older than everybody else on the cast.
Don't come for the 40s. Better. Don't get muted.
Oh Jesus.
Oh Lord.
Okay, 47 is fine as
they are good. Oh, I thought he was 42.
I'm sorry. I just feel like the church man. I feel like it's fake.
No, he's
I
not
feel
church.
like
He's
he
not
came on there thinking like I'm gonna be the man of God. I'm gonna be Lord of the Rings. Whatever he trying to do. I'm not feeling it like genuine.
He only became a church man when Morgan talked about God.
Exactly. Okay? That's when he found Jesus. When he found Morgan, he found Jesus next.
Yes. Jeez. Get out of here.
So you don't think you're religious before that? That he didn't have.
I mean, he might have been religious before that, but I don't think he's devout. As devout.
Nobody was in the pew next to him last Sunday. I'm just asking how did we know? That's not what he does. He just may have been a little turned up because he saw. I don't know.
He is not Samson of the last season. Samson is a church man. You can see grace being extended. This dude over here.
Oh, I know. I didn't just hear grace being.
Sorry, Lee. Sorry,
I thought we was retiring that word last year.
Yeah, we don't have no capes. Doing this season. I'm begging you. I'm begging you.
No, Mod never has extended grace in this entire panel for all these years. And so for the last season and this season, she wants to extend grace. After she has not extended
grace to nobody.
So I don't know why she's doing that. Just saying. I'm going to call that. Yes, ma'am.
I just don't think the man is that religious. But in the moment when you're in front of a beautiful woman and she's saying that this is what she is and what she wants, like we said earlier about putting on the representative. Oh, yes, I'm all into the Lord. Quote me some Bible verses and not just the ones everybody know. Go to Ecclesiastes, whatever it is, 12:16 or something. You know what I'm saying? If you that into it. I just don't feel that he's not. And I'm not into it because I can't even say the words right. But I love the Lord though. You know my heart. But anywho, yeah.
If you that spiritual, then you have some discernment, so he can say the right things. But you'll know.
Is you gonna follow through? You know what I'm saying?
He didn't got to follow through. He can be talking a real good game, but it's gonna show up. It's gonna show up. If it's really down in you, and that's really what you about, it'll show up.
Right.
It will absolutely show. The Lord will send you a listen.
Everything that is done in the dark will come to the light and be revealed to thee in Jesus' name.
Sorry, wait, who did y'all say is not religious?
I forget what the man's name is, but if you go back to the picture, he's the one in the purple shirt, giving me Mike Tyson vibes.
Tony, the tax director.
Not Mike. Oh my God.
What is he?
Tony, a tax director.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, anywho, I'm not feeling genuine.
That's not the one who said he was religious, is it?
Yes, he's the one. He's the tax director.
I thought that was the one with the Tyler Perry mic.
That's Andre.
I don't know.
But yeah, I'm sorry. And it just might be me. And if anybody disagrees, I'm sorry. We can agree to disagree. But I just don't feel like he was genuine in the way that he was talking about it, like he just was mimicking her. Like I could tell somebody, yeah, I'm spiritual. I don't go to church every Sunday, but I love the Lord. You know what I'm saying? I can honestly say that. I'm not going to sit up here and say I walk with Jesus every morning on my way to work and I'm listening to ebooks or audiobooks or whatever, and I walk in the name of Jesus every step. I can't say that, but he was trying to make it seem like holding her hand and he was gonna drop down to one knee and ask her to pray.
Right. I liked Blue though. The guy called is that how you pronounce it? Blue
Blue.
Yeah, I liked him.
He is right.
Yeah,
Blue reminds me of my daddy because he owns a liquor store and a lounge, and he got that game and he got that talk. And I swear, if I wasn't like looking at the screen, I would have thought my daddy was on there talking. He's slick. I'm just letting y'all know right now, he real slick. He own a liquor store and a lounge.
Like
he got hoes.
Okay. So what about the guy?
I've met him a couple times. Actually knew of Blue when I was in grad school. He was a promoter on South Beach, and so that's how I knew of him. Like from there.
See,
I could be wrong.
He got 3 jobs. The top list of jobs for men who are hoes. He got 3 of those jobs.
Right. That part. I'm just going by statistics. I don't know the man personally. Look, and I'm gonna put a disclaimer out there before I get choked again. I don't know none of y'all personally. I'm just going by what I see on TV in my personal opinion. But yeah.
My God. Okay, so the guy who is bartender and he has a roommate. Is that what people do in their 30s? I mean, I expect you to have your own place.
Check please.
How are you?
I would like.
She said, "Is that what people do in their 30s?"
Yeah, because I'm no longer in the 30s, so I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know how people. I don't know. I just don't know.
I'm way past my 30s.
Okay, me too. But then, how are you gonna come? How are you gonna come to a show? You have a roommate, and you're
we in the middle of this huge
bullshit.
Inflation. Hey, whoa, watch it. Calm down.
Okay,
You're not gonna do that. What I was saying was,
okay,
we are in the middle of this huge inflation. The prices of apartments is tripling and doubling, and all manners of foolishness and shenanigans. So we don't get a man as Maud would say, a little bit of grace.
There you go.
A very tiny bit of grace.
I think it depends. In South Florida, it is what I own, so I'm not speaking because I know. So let me say that. But I do know, like to rent and stuff, you have to get like on a waiting list. You know, the areas are so funny in South Florida. Depends on where you want to be at, and I think from what I've seen, he said that his landlord told him a month, right?
Yes.
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 So now, if you are capable of staying on your own financially, cool. If you are saving because you're buying a house and it makes no sense to have, because I mean, when you pay rent down there, you're going to pay at least $2,000, $25, and that's for the hood. Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
For the
You
hood.
all need to come to Buffalo. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Nobody's
Hell no.
coming to
Didn't
the
y'all just get on-
frozen
we gotta put it in
tundra,
the notes.
Mud.
When
And so if he, has intentions and a plan, then fine. But if you just have a roommate because you're a bartender and you're a nickel and diamond, then no.
And Ready to Love ain't a show for you.
How did you even
People that
get
are
on
broke
that?
need love too.
Mm-mm.
They need love right after they find a job.
He has a job, but that don't mean that
Or find a look. I was telling somebody today, like honestly, these like I've done some things questionable in my past and maybe some bad decisions. But right now I need stability. I need benefits.
Yes.
I need a 401k. I need a retirement plan. You got to have a passport. I need certain things. I need to know that I'm not going to have to wake up tomorrow and take care of both of us. And if by chance something happens, I need to know you got an insurance policy, a 401k, you got a backup plan, you have an emergency fund. Like I used to joke and say I got a bail fund, but now it's like the emergency fund for tires or car repairs or whatever. I need you to have an emergency fund.
Yeah, not a
Like
bill.
I can't just be with somebody living paycheck to paycheck.
Okay, so real quick, I want to say to everybody in the chat, we got 51 people in the chat. I need everybody really quick, please. First of all, thank you for coming through. Why did you guys get that likes up for me, please? And subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I want to also shout out to Katie, who's also here today, guest of the panel.
Yes.
Happy to have her here today. And it's been shenanigans, and she's just chilling, doing her thing. She's a real one, okay? Because it's a whole mess over here. But it's all right. We keep it real, It's and our newest panel, Miss Curls over here, Kiss My Cheeks. I will have everybody link in the chat. So the first episode, I want to know everybody's thoughts on it. Do we give it like it was okay, boring? We're waiting for the next episode.
Okay,
And-
we can
Ma,
start
go
from
ahead.
here. Yeah.
Ma, go ahead.
Yeah. I liked it. I think Z, is that her name? She should have been sent home. The lawyer should not have been sent home. She kept adjusting her dress and all doing that bullshit. She should have gone home. Okay. I liked it. The short guy, they did the right thing. The short guy did not have a chance. So we wish him well. And we pray that he's gonna get, a partner. Going forward, I don't know.
Y'all play too much.
I cannot.
We're doing too much.
So,
We're doing too much. Go ahead, Kiss
okay,
My Cheeks.
Go ahead, kiss my cheek. Go ahead.
Short man needs-
Mod. Well, introducing Kamisha Reviews, because once again, you have Kim. We're not doing what you this year.
No, somebody said that. Somebody said I did not say.
Mod. Go ahead, Kim. I got time for Mod.
short men need love too. I feel like
Oh, y'all talking
he
about
should have cast a couple of women that may have been shorter than him so he could possibly have a chance. Because most
This is not ready for little love. That's
or the broke man. I'd rather have the short man with the radio
minute.
job that
Wait a minute.
rent than the bartender that's struggling. So I don't know.
Let me go ahead.
Oh Lord,
Got that disclaimer out there.
Jesus. Go ahead.
But-
All right.
I do agree. I agreed that he should have went home. Most women do like men taller than him, but I feel like that's the same thing as when they bring plus size women on the show, and most men don't want a plus size woman, at least not in public. And they plus size women be the home girls, and they go home. So I feel like it's the same. They could have brought in, somebody that like a little short man. But with all that being said, I like the first episode. It has kept my attention. I'm curious. Ebby, I do see a few more men and ladies in the back from the preview. I see some new people coming out. So I am interested to see the new people. My attention is caught right now. I am, I usually am on the fence. But right now I'm entertaining. I feel like it'll at least be an entertaining season. If people find love or not, I don't know.
Well, somebody gonna find sex because that's all they was acting like throughout the little preview. I was like, "Ooh, somebody gonna get pregnant on this season."
Who wouldn't be the
Not it being ready to lust, huh?
Ready to lust, yes, honey, yes. That's all I really got about it. I'm waiting to see what's gonna turn out, but. I don't know. The way these people are already kind of like going at it, they don't like this person, they don't like that person. It's like, you get 16 people together, but it's very possible that none of these 16 people are each other's cup of tea. And then you just gotta throw away the batch and start over.
Okay. Katie, what you say, baby? What you say, mama?
I mean, I think overall, I knew it. One of the producers, actually, I met the guy, the dark-skinned guy. I think he's a nurse. I met him last year when they were filming. And I will say that I think that it's a better group of people all together. Mm-hmm. I think it's a little bit, even though the guy is a bartender, I think he still is able to survive financially, like, it is South Beach where he's at and managing. So I'm pretty sure that he's on a salary, I'm assuming, and you're going to make good money doing that. And then the other one's a nurse. Like, I think it's a good looking group of people as well as, their careers and stuff.
Lee, what you find about those babies?
I mean, it's gonna be an interesting season. I'm intrigued. That's it. That's all I got right now. To be continued.
Lord Jesus, my niece, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. So I do think that it's gonna be a popping season. I don't know why. I just feel like it's gonna give. I just think this was the beginning. I just want to see a little more, but I believe it's gonna give. I do. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe, please. If you are new to the channel, please.
So you don't care what I thought about them?
That's what I was gonna ask.
First of all, because I came in and said hit the like button and subscribe, because I'm just doing what I do.
Can I add one thing before Abby gives her last thoughts? Can we shout out Ms. Demeter Joe in the comments for dropping off everybody's information?
I was going there. If you people let me do it. Demeter, I was getting ready to say thank you. What's up, mama? Please subscribe to the channel. She's one of my moderators in the chat. She's always doing her thing. Hello to the Community Music crew. And every user will be last as or not least, because you're gonna give it like you always do, ma'am. Thank you.
Well, we don't have to do that. Okay. I'm just asking a question because I didn't know the answer. All right.
And I gave you an answer. I love you.
Secondly, this is a train wreck and a dumpster fire getting ready to happen, and we're all going to be stuck watching it. Also, I still think that there should be a monetary prize at the end of this, or a trip for the couple who makes it to the end, some type of incentive, because if all I get out of this show is aggravation and this raggedy nigga who don't really be washing his drawers like he should do, I don't feel like that's an appropriate compensation for all that these people have to go through on this friggin' show. That's just me. But as for this episode,
Oh my god.
Sorry to that
Why does she have
man.
to do this?
I kind of knew you look 12 in the face, baby. I don't know. You just look, I don't know.
Well,
Like one of my nephews. Sorry to that man. I didn't think he was gonna make it far, but I think he's gonna get cut the first time.
Why
Sorry
is
to
Abby
that
like
man.
this?
Miss Natasha, yeah, I got nothing, daughter. You seem like a nice young lady. I'm sorry that the community did that to you and your hair. while you listen to that whole day because that humidity toilet.
Yeah, she went 12 rounds with humidity.
Listen, she lost the fight.
Okay.
Other than that, hopefully they bring out some more men from the back. I would like at least one piece of. If I am being forced to endure this season of watching this, can I get one man that I can fake flirt with this whole season from this panel? I can't even do that because I don't even.
I really would love if they did, and I'm gonna say this is on every. Well, I know they do watch. I would love if they did bring a man out that made everybody just finally say.
That would be lovely.
I don't know what she would say.
He gonna have to be tall, dark,
I don't think they're gonna be able to pull
twinkling and glistening and some more shit for Abby to be excited.
I don't know what we gonna do.
You know,
He gonna have to be touched by Jesus himself for Abby to get excited.
I do appreciate them bringing.
I got my church music playing.
Is somebody playing music?
Yeah.
The sermon. You know, this is the sermon. You know, we've already had. You know, we at the point.
You know,
we are here. Yes,
we
are here. Yes, we are here. Yes.
Oh Lord.
Point. The ushers have already collected.
So you gonna do the benediction and pass the collection plate?
We are here, Jesus. Yeah, come here after all this time, and Ebony gave the last and final. Yes.
I would just like one man, just one.
I just want. I want
He
Chris
can even find his soulmate on the show. Just one man
Woo!
that I can look at and be like, you know what? I would he's cute. I like him. You know, let me holler. Come here, little baby. Let me holler at you. Something, anything. I can't. Nothing. All right.
Dina, and we're gonna give the final the church music. This is how we gonna know the happy this entire season when she does the benediction. So I found the song.
Oh, we doing the altar call?
Yes,
and the benediction.
Well, yes. So you always lead it. So go ahead and lead it, Sister Ebony. We at the end here.
We at the end with all the hearts and minds are clear. Dear Heavenly Father, listen, Jesus, you're going to have to help us with this because this is a mess. This is already a mess, God. Listen, Lord, just let us be entertained and hopefully somebody finds somebody to love at the end of this. And it don't be foolishness and shenanigans, God. Please keep all baby mamas, baby daddies, and dramatizations just offline until the end of the season. Lord, we don't want to hear about it until the show is over. And I stop caring.
Right.
Amen.
Amen.
All right.
So
we have come to the end. We have come to the end.
Not somebody was going to burst out of
Preacher reviews. Another season.
Now to him that is able.
Let me tell you. All right, praise him twice. So I'm gonna give a shout out to my ladies up here in the pew. This is the end. Pass it.
Hey, y'all. Have you pressed the button? What are we doing?
Yes, it is yours.